7 famous people who had diabetes. Penny Marshall. Best known as Laverne in the classic 1970s show Laverne and Shirley, the Bronx native was also an accomplished director. In 1988, the movie Big made her the first woman to direct a movie that grossed more than $100 million, and she enjoyed similar success with A League of Their Own in 1992. Marshall died of complications related to diabetes in December 2018 at age 75. Salma Hayek. The Oscar nominee had gestational diabetes, which happens during pregnancy. Experts say all women should get checked for gestational diabetes when they are 24 to 28 weeks pregnant. Those at risk for type 2 diabetes are checked at their first prenatal visit. Gestational diabetes usually goes away after delivery, but it could return with a later pregnancy. It can also make you more likely to get type 2 diabetes later on. Drew Carey. The sitcom star and game show host said he had type 2 diabetes and was tired of the health problems and all the extra weight he was carrying. He cut carbs from his diet and began hitting the gym religiously. He dropped 80 pounds and announced that he no longer needs diabetes medications. Patti LaBelle. This singer has type 2 diabetes. On her website, LaBelle opens up about her diagnosis. "I passed out on stage. And the doctor came back to me and said, 'Did you know you were type 2 diabetic?' And I said, 'I had no idea.'" She has since written healthy cookbooks and exercised regularly. Mary Tyler Moore. The late actress had type 1 diabetes. She was diagnosed at age 30, when she was hospitalized after having a miscarriage. A routine blood test at the hospital showed a very high blood sugar level of 750. "They put me on insulin right away," she told Larry King in 2005. She took an active in promoting diabetes research and was the international chairman of the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. She died in 2017. Larry King. In addition to type 2 diabetes, King was a former heavy smoker. He had a quintuple bypass in 1987 and was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 1999 and lung cancer in 2017. He was hospitalized with COVID-19 in late December 2019 and died in January 2021. King was 87. Tom Hanks. The Oscar-winning actor announced he has type 2 diabetes when late-night host David Letterman commented on his newly slim figure in October 2013. "I went to the doctor and he said, 'You know those high blood sugar numbers you've been dealing with since you were 36? Well, you've graduated. You've got type 2 diabetes, young man.'" Hanks added that the condition is some celebrities died from the complications of diabetes while others are still dealing with it in their everyday life. More and more people are being diagnosed with this potentially life-threatening condition. Type 2 diabetes usually sets on later in life, but younger people are being diagnosed with this disease every day. According to the American Diabetes Association, approximately 54 million people in the United States have pre-diabetes. People with type 2 diabetes do not process enough insulin to break down the glucose in their system and cause their kidneys to work overtime in getting rid of the waste. Some of the complications include those with the heart, circulation, blood vessels, kidneys and even eyesight. Because of the high blood glucose levels, a person with diabetes risks having problems with their eyesight. If you or your loved one is diagnosed with diabetes, don't panic. Become empowered by learning all you can about how to treat the illness and get familiar with all the different medications. If you want to know how to avoid an unnecessary death of your loved one from the complications of diabetes, click link in the description for complete information.